see what thing we don't see today, not to today starts. This work where we don't begin, not to one person in work. So I want to tell thank you to the Ministry of Social Welfare where they lead on these components for rehabilitation, recovery and reintegration. Neither we hope. So internal affairs, defense, health, youth, MDAs, all man, National Public Health Agency, all man. I want to start first for telling a thank you. Where we dey talk for change, the really language where we brother and sister they use. Change, not to magic. Change, you only know if some change don't happen, if you know who side you been there, and you track who side you did today. And when you hear hope, you target who side you want for day tomorrow. I want for state small number than no more, where sometimes other people they may talk, but they may talk half. We get 120 of we brother and sister and we've been starting now for about 8 weeks. Now 116 that they are today. That number there, 116 out of 120 for days on site for 8 weeks. It's not possible for them, no sign of the world, that kind of level of retention to show that platform. We want them where they take study, where they study. I don't think say any drug or substance recovery program day where they get our level of retention day for this period where we get. And the thing is, where we brother and sister can, as we know, because of withdrawal and where me and the deputy CDS in the top where they come, violence the day with the withdrawal. But for make men go through that really difficult period there, and we see how they don't turn today, to the point where they forgive we all for the bad thing they will be they talk about them. Now, team way, as the minister will say, now God no more they tell thank you. And after we tell God thank you, we tell President Bill back thank you. Out of 10 people that day, with brother and sister, they when they graduate, they when they return back into society. 26 na school became there. And not to say na, oh, na government school no more, private school became that day. Not so for say that the one that on the street sleep na Osnamo, people that they are come on a credible homes. 61 na university students there. That means say na people them way the na engineering students there, na law school students there, na peace and conflict students there. Across different universities. 13 of them, when they talk tech book, na skills, then they learn seeing them with their hands. And plenty of them are entrepreneurs, and then they do business, or they defend team them for do. Where we they say we need to transform this country, so say, when I remember, as an example, because they are David Sengeh, they go Prince of Wales, they go Harvard, they go MIT, they Canton Minister. Nothing, no, they were different, but David Sengeh, because they said, not to, like, I know you talk as bad, now me choose for cut me here. Where I been get that 6 months ago, and at the Gona studio or at the play ball with them, my brother and sister, anybody who don't see me as young person and say, I don't know, they all are useless young people. No difference nothing between me waiting up there, if I come on here, me and them walk on the street. Nobody will say, I don't know, a chief minister. I don't know, I just graduated from rehabilitation center. Difference nothing between who that be today and who that they day today. Not for talk about what them will be tomorrow. So when we talk about human capital development, we now a flagship for this week country, where President Bill say that the most important thing we could change the country. And they talk about President Bill, minister talk about President Bill, because transformation in our country, now where it come out to God, now to the leader who will choose they make for me change happen in this country. So elect you now RUF, PDP, APC or SLPB, President Bill now president. Now God don't choose say who can transform we country through we young people there. So we're in besides the human capital development, free quality school education. Almost all of them want where they are the benefits from free quality school education over the last 6 years. And we don't decide for puts that we budget, that we money as an investment. They don't turn university students there. They don't turn skilled employed people there. They don't turn business people there. The work not done. We need to continue for invest in young people there for make better change and transform this country. So Madam Minister, I know you are busy. This morning, I joined the Ministry of Youth for lunch, what's that they call the Status of Youth Report, Inception Report, the study what they do. From where Amadou was the boy and Mabinti was the girl, they say 70% of young people there unemployed or underemployed. One day that number will change. From where development money in Canada, this country are, tens, hundreds of millions for young people there. Then build youth village there, they do all that thing there. The situation of young people there, nobody not able to give a full status of who's young people there. President Bill say do so. Minister of Youth and this government say do so. We want to know who said we young people that they across the entire sector. Now make this money I left them there for Kaya. Why not left them? Because I don't think it's not very important I pass them. For me, I don't think say we get plenty things there where they give me hope and we understand why make Adinaya today we reach this thing where they can experience now. For can they with brother and sister there, we don't go through rehabilitation, recovery, and now we can help them with reintegration. That's not the way important reach this. Because as a country, if we're not able for look we serve, nobody is perfect, and say, I understand why make you go take drugs, I not agree, I not accept, I wish you never don't know, but I understand. But we for draw a line and say we need to work together for make sure say not be again. No more push. No more push. I want to underline something where I want to tell thank you to the people that we help me with this process. Two things. One, when they talk about young people then you take and say now young people, the only young people that way they can want to talk about the way they cause mammy cause, what they do both, what they go thief, what they do all that thing there. Then one day making video, hey look this useless one, now they push the pan and so hey look this one here. They know the video the level of discipline and order where they are. And around the 9 states of school. When you see the transformation where they are, the level of organization, self-organization, the fact say that when I write my young play, when I direct, when I actor, and they tell Madam Minister say them for support Una for even take down the all over the country. The fact say when they talk about the creative economy, the people over in Nigeria, or they have the right to play a movie then for the rest of the world. Why people are not be the actor then, where they lead on the movie then where they come on a salon? Why make not to now go lead discipline for the level of leadership where they don't give to each one of them? I'll come back to the moment I talk to the parents. I will say, not to say they tried it, but in the sense that are the negative level they remember. All my members say they will be young, see them be better, pass now. And I don't invest in that picking them. One or two things happen. But then don't kind they don't undergo this process here. The only thing they need now is support. That they don't have enough possible to them to go, they don't do bad again though. Support. So until you go lie, say you go church when you don't go church. So until you go get they all there above 18, they say one get post here when they're 16. So until you get girlfriend or whatever, so until you get boyfriend or girlfriend. Do ya? I don't want me to say, oh, that's the same thing we did, but I say we did want that push business strategy. Now that you want to come with do ya? You don't want to remember that. I don't want because we all make mistake. That mistake they do, I'm not taking pass for person. They pass like pass.
Oh yes.
And today, where we hand over back to the Pekin, we brother them, we sister them back to we, that we responsibility as society, collectively, for make sure say we protect them today and into the future. For I don't hear plenty requests this and the second term where we don't do this. We don't get 170 people now where we don't bring that this facility. Some of them from other parts of the country. We don't hear really requests and the cries for make more techniques in other parts of the country. So we salute people there. We give now once as a government to decentralize this and bring out facility to other parts of the country. And as we read from the Ministry of Higher Tertiary and Higher Education, for make sure say we have been integrated back in the learning institution and the skills development institution that will be there at the appropriate level. I want to talk about three last things there. One on government policy. We will open this facility before February, end of February, when we declare emergency. Not to be before Senate, they will begin to push. President Bio, Vice President Juve Jallo, me, all the different ministers, they will only talk about push for years before. Until we reach a point where we decide for elevator to the national emergency, where the National Public Health Agency, the health lead on. But we not just do that and then we left out, say no other work no day. I want many countries know say, one of the most important things that will be said that will harmonize the drug laws. We mean say, then one day where they bring kind the kush material, then one day where they bring kind the hard substance, traffic at them, that will punish them in way, that's what the victim will be punished. Will they move the punishment to the one so they won't go that law there. Other policy and law then they, and I want to talk about one within a parliament, for the one that we know they pay attention. You get the Criminal Procedures Act. And I want them to understand the power and the transformation when they be in the Criminal Procedures Act. See that this country, if you poor, if you don't get money, that's crime. If you don't get money, the system, they criminalize you. You know how? When you don't get money, then you go court, maybe court for side. Or you go thief chicken or 1A. When you go police, they arrest you. You get rights for bail. If you don't get money for that bail, which side the end? Not prison. If you go through the law system, then some say you're guilty because you're guilty, then they fine you. When you will pay that fine day because people waiting they happen to you. Not prison in the end. So we there in a country where from before, when you pull, not prison that they like in the end. But thanks to President Bill, the Criminal Procedural Act waiting at Parliament will pass, inshallah, next week. For the first time, we will now decriminalize poverty. That means if one alternative way for successful learner for go to community service, if you give to the same way you go work farm. Not to prison for one it calls deferred sentencing. And then see they what they do. When they translate, if they catch you with push, and like that, I don't know how they measure. Just if they catch you with one just push. Now prison prison the end. Prison the end. Imagine we they take them with 16-year-old brother and sister there, because they're a victim. You catch out one just push. You send them go prison for maybe for months. Then policy transformation and the way they happen. Now the judiciary, now the legislature. We tell President Bill thank you for waiting the shape and change the future so that this country they not gonna be crying because you're young, they not gonna be crying because you're poor, but that we get to transform the country. I want to end for talk about cohesion and national unity and change. We can say, that President Bill, now he will talk for peace. He can talk for peace. The last public statement, me and Dr. Samura Kamara we did together. They read the president's speech. Now he tell me, say the president mentioned peace, 12:10. Me not be know. But that cohesion there, and the leadership, important. But then people then we brother and sister there, they don't miss having themselves. 120 of the kind, now they can meet. But you see that level of love and unity and family where they form there, that's the night they call national cohesion. That cohesion there, where we can't get there. As soon as they graduate, see them be ambassadors for joining other ambassadors and winning. I want for me to use them. We want to go down to school them. Now we university there. Temptation for them. We have been left other man there and then junction and there. They get money on the back. They go can't tempt to them. They go can't for say sweet nice things to them. So tell that boyfriend and girlfriend and party they still there by that thing there. I want, as I don't say, when a brother say, may this change be permanent. Amen. May this change be permanent. I'm going to be the ambassador there. Such that they can say, no reason, no they will not follow me to be a chief minister. But I'm here to today. You don't know this time in the future. And may not know which time we will be in the future. But I'm not going to believe say possible. Say £1 we would there as any one of them minister they are, and any £1 we would there as chief minister. It's possible. But it means they would have believe say that change won't be permanent. And I want to end on a note on resilience. You get one or two people there because we talk about resilience, we're a resilient society. They say, oh, that should be like, they just talk about resilience no more. They don't know what resilience means, they can provoke. But more tell them what's not resilience. Resilience are the fact say, people there, some of una abandon una kaya, una not able to recognize yourself in the shape of una day. Resilience are the fact say una kaya. Una be get violent in 1 week, but una go through training and una sit down and steady. Una write poem them, una go back to the society with a new sense of movement and resilience. Resilience na the fact say una drop out of school. I see the school city. Una don't kaya, una don't decide so una they go back, una say that they want for do, so una go graduate and they na resilience. So anybody here we know our resilience? We want resilience. And we're glad you say we as saloon people then, we as young people then, we pass and we bad situation, not so it will define the future. I want to tell you all thank you. And promise you and say, inside we did not today will end. We will meet in the streets. We go meet in our studio, we go meet in our football field, and I go gladly for go down hall for watch the play that we will have for making the future. Thank you very much and good luck.